Morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. Today we are going to go over lesson 20, and this will be the last lesson before we take our Module 3 test on Thursday. Make sure you're paying good attention so that you're ready for our Module 3 review tomorrow. As a quick reminder, we know that 10 ones is equal to 1 10. 10 tens is equal to 100, and 10 hundreds is equal to 1,000. Don't forget that will be a question on your test this Thursday. Let's start off by showing 50 on our place value chart. If you don't have your paper and pencil or your whiteboard and marker, go ahead and pause the video to go get it. How should we show 50 on our place value chart? What kind of discs do we need to draw? If you said we need 5 tens, you are correct. Great job. Let's use ones discs to count from 50 to 59. Go ahead and draw your ones discs as we count together, starting with 50. Ready? 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59. Using a complete sentence, let's say the number that is one more than 59. One more than 59 is 60. We know that because we drew an extra ones disc, which got us to 60. Can we make a new unit? Take a look at our ones place. How many ones do we have? We have 10 ones, which means what new unit can we make? We can make a 10. So let's exchange our ones for a 10. To do that, we can put a box around our 10 ones, draw our new 10, and we can cross out those ones to remind ourselves we no longer have 10 ones. We exchanged them for 1 10. Now our place value chart still shows 60, but instead we have 6 tens. Let's use place value discs to skip count by tens from 60 to 90. If we're skip counting from 60 to 90, what number do we need to show on our place value chart first? That's right, we need to show 60. How do we show 60 using place value discs on our chart? Very good, we need 6 tens. Go ahead and draw your 6 tens so that you're ready to skip count from 60 to 90. Let's go ahead and skip count together. Make sure you're drawing a new 10 every time we count. Starting with 60. Are we ready? All right. 70, 80, 90. We had to draw 3 more 10s to get from 60 to 90. Let's use a complete sentence to say the number that is 10 more than 90. I'll go ahead and show 10 more on my place value chart to help us out. 10 more than 90 is 100. Can we make a new unit? Yes, we can. We have 10 tens, and what does 10 tens equal? Very good. 10 tens equals 100. So let's exchange our 10 tens for 100. To do that, we'll put a box around our 10 tens, draw our new 100, and cross out those 10 tens to remind ourselves we no longer have 10 tens. We exchanged them for 100. Now, let's use place value discs to skip count by tens from 100 to 600. What number do we need to draw on our place value chart first? We need to draw 1/100ths disc. Now we can skip count by tens from 100. Go ahead and make sure you are drawing as we count together. Ready? 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. We have 10 tens, so we need to exchange them for 100. Make sure you show that on your place value chart. Let's keep counting. We are at 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300. We have 10 tens. What is 10 tens equal to? 100. Let's bundle those tens to exchange them for 100. We're now at 300. Let's keep counting by tens. 310, 320, 330, 340, 350, 360, 370, 380, 390, 400. We have 10 tens again. Let's exchange them for 100. We're now at 400. Let's skip counting by tens. 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490, 500. How many tens do we have? We have 10 tens, which we know is equal to 100. Let's exchange those tens for 100. We're now at 500. We are almost there. Let's keep counting by tens until we get to 600. Ready? 510, 520, 530, 540, 550, 560, 570, 580, 590, 600. We finally made it to 600, but we have 10 tens. So let's go ahead and bundle those 10 tens for 100. We did it! Let's use a complete sentence to say the number that is 100 less than 600. I'll go ahead and take away 100 from our place value chart so we know our answer. 100 less than 600 is 500. See how our tens place and our ones place stayed the same? Only our hundreds place changed. We went from 600s to 500s. How can you show me 10 less than 500 with your discs? If you notice, we have 500s, 0 tens, and 0 ones. So can you think of a way to show 10 less? We'll need to exchange 100 for 10 tens. So let's cross out 100's disc and draw 10 tens discs. See how we still have 500 shown on our place value chart? This time we showed 500 using 4 hundreds and 10 tens because we know that 10 tens is the same as 100. Now can we show 10 less? Yes, we can. Let's go ahead and take away one of our tens discs to find 10 less than 500. Let's count to make sure we know our answer. Ready? 100, 200, 300, 400, 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490. That means that 10 less than 500 is 490. Great job, friends. Let's show 500 again. How can we show 500 on our place value chart? By using 5 hundreds discs. Now let's make it 503. What do we need to draw to make 503? Very good, we need 3 ones. Now our place value chart shows 503. How can you show me 10 less than 503? If you'll notice, we don't have any 10s, but I want to show 10 less. Do you remember what we did last time? We exchanged 100 for 10 10s. Let's do that now. We'll cross out our hundreds disc and exchange it for 10 10s. So now our place value chart still shows 503, but this time we have 4 hundreds, 10 10s, and 3 ones, because 10 10s is the same as 100. Now can we find 10 less than 503? How can we do that? That's exactly right. We can go ahead and take away one of our 10s discs. Let's count how many we have now. 100, 200, 300, 400, 410, 420, 430, 440, 450, 460, 470, 480, 490, 491, 492, 493. So what is 10 less than 503? 10 less than 503 is 493. Let's finish these sentences together. 10 less than 503 is 493. 10 less than 500 is 490. 10 more than 490 is 500. And 10 more than 493 is 503. Next, I want you to show me 130 on your place value chart. How do we do that? We need to show 1 hundreds disc and 3 tens discs. Now we have 130. Let's make it 140. What do we need to draw to make 140? Very good. We need to draw another tens disc. Now we have 140. Let's make it 150. What do we need to do to make 140 150? We need to draw another tens disc. Very good. I want you to name my count. Did we show 1 more, 1 less, 10 more, 10 less, 100 more, or 100 less? Think about which discs we changed. We used 10 more. We started with 130, drew 10 more, and got to 140, drew another 10 more, and got to 150. Let's try another one. This time, show me 715. What kind of discs do we need to draw to show 715? Very good. We need 7 hundreds, 1 10, and 5 ones. Give yourself a pat on the back if you showed 715 using 7 hundreds, 1 10, and 5 ones. Next, let's make it 705. What do we need to do to our place value chart to make it 705? We need to take away a 10. When we take away this 10, we now have 705. Now let's make it 695. What do you think we should do to change this place value chart to show 695? Very good. We need to exchange 100 for 10 tens. Now, can we make our number 695? We can by taking away a 10. Now we have 6 hundreds, 9 tens, and 5 ones. Name my count this time. Did we show 1 more, 1 less, 10 more, 10 less, 100 more, or 100 less? Very good, we showed 10 less. Very good job today, friends. That is the end of lesson 20 for today. Don't forget to bring your whiteboard or your paper and pencil to your Zoom meeting this morning, and make sure you are prepared to work with 1 more, 1 less, 10 more, 10 less, and 100 more, 100 less. Have a wonderful day, friends.